Okay. Hello, hello. I'm Kronos and I'm commentating for Bakuman here. He's running Wolfenstein, the New Order. And I have not played this game at all, but I'm going to try my best to help with the commentary right here. Looked into the run, did some research, so hopefully things work out well. So whenever you're ready, Bakuman, I'm ready to commentate. I'll do fine. Oh boy. 2 hours of commentary for a game that I don't really know. But we'll get through it. Okay. Just pulling up the stream in VLC right now so I can get it. And I'm assuming that you play on the easiest difficulty because it is the fastest. That's my assumption. Otherwise, like, harder difficulties make things hard, you know? So if you haven't played a Wolfenstein game like me... Oh. I'm listening to myself. Wait. Okay. Yeah. So, if you haven't played a Wolfenstein game before, it's basically you are William Blazkowicz, I think. Yeah, he's the protagonist of the game, and basically you're killing a bunch of Nazis. It's like set in the 1940s, where World War II is going on, and as you can see here, he's just running straight through. I think he's doing the basic objectives of the game, just grabbing the tools, clamping like fire, just basically going through the entire beginning section here. He released a bunch of gear in the cargo bay so they can like keep afloat, and now he's just trying to take down these airplanes. And I believe he's just has to go through like this sort of auto-scrolly like beginning section. Just shoot down enemies. Pretty simple. And if I'm correct, this is kind of like a dystopian kind of future, I think, which has it so that the Nazis, like, it's like a what if Nazis had like super technology sort of things and basically win the war because of it, and you play as a US soldier, super soldier. I think he's like renowned for just not dying at all, like literally just insane. This happened IRL. Imagine. So I believe right now what's going on in this storyline is he's on an air raid with the pilot Fergus raid right there. And basically, they're just trying to focus down one of the German, like, stuff shenanigans. I don't know. This entire beginning section basically is pretty straightforward, I guess. Lots of dialogue, setting up the storyline. I think the storyline's pretty interesting. Oh yeah, and the other character, which was talking that you'll be seeing shortly, is Private Wyatt, and it's pretty funny. I think part of the run you're going to slap him because he's kinda scared, and you have to set him straight. Oh yeah, a thing that I noticed is at very specific parts of the game, the runner will load a checkpoint, I think. And by loading checkpoints, you can like skip cutscenes. Or at least help skip the cutscenes. Not sure though. At least that was what I saw for certain parts of one of the world record runs for this game. Yeah, so there's Wyatt. Slaps him across the face. Pretty typical. Okay. And now they're just trying to survive the Germans' attack, I believe, but their plane is going down. So they're going to land straight into where the Germans are. And cutscene. I think there's a lot of cutscenes in Wolfenstein, which makes it pretty interesting. I think some of them are just unskippable, and some of them just have very lengthy loading times as well. So right there, that's a beast, a metal beast machine. Basically, the Nazis have super technology. Makes sense for 1946, am I right, guys? Definitely had those then. So the main antagonist in Wolfenstein, or at least this game, is Death's Head. And basically he's like a Nazi super scientist kind of guy. Also, the swimming mechanics seem pretty interesting in this game. It's just going to swim up into this ship. I'm at the ladder. And he's going to take down these metal beasts with this machine gun. Very powerful machine gun. Easy. Just like that. Now they're gonna go into the trenches. This is real World War II, guys. Going into the trenches, fighting the Nazis. And basically he's just gonna go through, ooh, shoots through the floor to kill that enemy. That's pretty interesting. And I believe he's going to just focus on running through as many of these enemies as possible without having to kill them, because killing things loses time. So if you kill things, you'll probably only kill the stuff that is in front of you. Just walking basically towards whatever objective that he needs to get to. Yeah. So give me a quick second. I need to get a quick drink. I haven't drank something in a bit, so give me a second. Okay, here we go. Yep. So notice all the enemies in this game. Actually, like everyone in this game has like extra like mechanical stuff with them. Basically genetically enhanced everything. Or at least like extra machinery parts. It's pretty interesting. Oh, and right here, he gets attacked. What will he do? And Wyatt saves Blazkowicz right there, throwing a nade. It's pretty funny. How's his leg still fine? Well, he's playing as Blazkowicz, the best soldier ever. He's literally a god. Nothing can kill him. Literally nothing. Now he's scaling this tower. And he's trying to, like, reach the control room, raise the gates, that sort of thing. Pretty standard thing you would want to do. Slowly climbing up. And then lots of stuff happens. Lots of explosions, very cool explosions. Seems like an auto-scroller. Here we go. Basically, he's gonna raise the gates right here to help let the other troops in, I think. Killing more of the enemies. Oh boy, scary. And you'll notice he'll pick up a lot of heavy ammo, lots of health and armor. Basically, just so he can run and gun through these sections. No need to play safe at all. It's a speed run on the easy difficulty. I believe you have to play safe at certain sections, and you have to manage your health as well. So right there, he just gets onto the turret that those two are lugging out. That's hilarious. And now he's just using the turret to clear the area. And then we're going to reach the first major story part of the game pretty soon, I believe. Basically, right here, that was just a wave fight. He just needed to kill all of the enemies, and it should allow him to progress. I think he was waiting for a specific dialogue line right there. Now he's going to help them with the wreckage stuff.
Go to church every Sunday? Yeah, what, you ain't got churches in England? You ain't got no priests there? Yeah.
Prize it away. Easy. And now they're all going to jump to the other side. Oh, rope wasn't an auto-scroller? Yeah, I think it's something that you just hold up forwards for, and it just takes quite a while for it to go through. So right here, he's just waiting for everyone to jump, and then because Blazkowicz, the god he is, can make it over himself. Yeah. Easy. And then they all fall into the pit and die. RIP, GG. Game's over. That's the end of the run, guys. Well, no, they're not dead. They're just falling into this incineration room. Hopefully things go well here. And I think he's just looking for some objects in the room. And then look at Private Wyatt, I think. He's gonna press some buttons and start something. Yikes. He turned on the incinerator, guys. He's going to kill everyone. Oh no. What's he doing? And he just gets the key in the drawer. Come on, guys. Like, what are you guys doing? You don't check a single drawer for a key to open the door. That's hilarious. I have to do everything for everyone. And now they're in this scary room. And someone's gonna meet an unfortunate death. RIP. He got wrecked. And now he's taking out the breath canister things, I think the air canisters, and that basically makes it so he can kill that enemy very quickly. And now there's only 3 alive, Blazkowicz and Fergus and Wyatt, and they're going to have some very scary things happen right here. And that's Death's Head, the main antagonist, guys. Look how scary he is. Oh no, the walls are closing in. They're stuck. What will they do? He's gonna get crushed. Oh no.
My people murdered so many times.
Rip. GG. He lost. The end. Game's over, guys. They're dead. They're gonna die.
I've seen you before. I like you.
He got the bad ending because he didn't go fast enough, guys. Okay. Yep. So that's Death Set. Very scary guy. And he's gonna make you do a very scary choice right here. So this cutscene is very scary when I watched it.
Not this one. Somebody broke it already. It's a shit.
So now he has to make a choice between Fergus or Wyatt, and whoever he chooses is gonna die. So unfortunately, I believe most people like Fergus. Wyatt is like kind of, you know, I don't know.
Both of them and we be here all day.
Yeah, it can't be skipped. But yeah, killing Fergus is faster. I think the dialogue and stuff with Wyatt is shorter, which is kind of why. I think it's like faster overall. So unfortunately, Fergus is gonna die here.
It's a war. People die. My time's up.
But we're speedrunners, gotta go fast, make the right choices, and rip. So now Wyatt is gonna do some insane 200 IQ strats. He's gonna rip the pipe off the ceiling and throw it to Blazkowicz, and he's gonna just kill this one guard for because, yeah, leave one guard to take care of the prisoners, not like a lot more. Literally just one guard. That's kind of dumb. And now they're gonna take down this incinerator stuff in the room so they can live. And they're going to try to escape the compound thing. So he's gonna pick the lock to the window. I'm not sure how lock picking in this game works, but it seems pretty interesting. I think you have to just follow the arrows or something. And right here, they jump out of the window, and then Blazkowicz gets hit in the head and suffers a like concussion like coma thing. And now he's at this hospital, basically stuck in a vegetable like state for a very long time. So basically, he's just stuck in this hospital, and yeah, I think it's like 14 years. That's like an insane amount of time. And it seems like no one ages at all. So, yeah, it's weird, but you know,
Zostawię cię teraz przy oknie, w świetle.
just some cutscene shenanigans. And he's being taken care of by Anya, I believe. That's Blaskowitz's nurse.
Wir schließen diese Einrichtung. Ihre Dienste werden nicht länger benötigt.
And she becomes a pretty important character for the rest of the storyline too, I believe.
Schöne Arbeit geleistet. Weitermachen.
So the Nazis come here and they're like, yep, we're going to close you guys down. We don't need you guys anymore. Kill all the disabled people. And there goes one. Oof. He just got shot to death. And then, oh, they got beat up. They're gonna die because they're attacking the Nazi officer. Oh no, they all died. And rip. He's dead. He's a vegetable, yeah? Oh wait, how did he come back to life at the very moment where he was about to die? Very convenient plot. Never played this game and still trying to give your analysis on the story. Well, I'm trying to commentate. It's really hard to commentate about like the gameplay aspects of the run, and like for the storyline, it's you're not going to get like a bunch of the storyline either. Primarily because for speedrunning, you're going to skip a lot of just story elements in general. I think it is kind of cool to be able to just have that sort of extra thing into it. I mean, I did some research onto it, so I'm trying my best. So right here, he's just taking down more enemies. I think he just has to take down those flying turret things that comes up into the air pretty quickly. Just spray it down, clear all the enemies, and that should just finish up that part. And now here, they managed to capture like this Nazi soldier, I believe. And now he's going to interrogate him by using this chainsaw. Very scary. And yeah, the guy does try to stab him, and for some reason Blazkowicz just doesn't care if from getting stabbed like 5 times right there.
Take my hand. The road is not safe. You kill the Nazis.
Yeah, so a lot of game story elements just happened right there that were skipped. Basically, a pretty gruesome scene was skipped where Blazkowicz kills the guy with the chainsaw after finding the location of where is it? I think they were trying to just find out a location or something. And basically, they're going to go find their resistance members who are captured. And so, the Anya's grandparents are the ones that helped Blazkowicz out here, and are basically trying to help smuggle him into, like, some place so he can infiltrate this place to to rescue like all the all the resistance members. There we go. Now he's just hitching a ride, just taking out all the enemies as they just drive through. Yep. When in doubt, the best strategy is to kill everyone, guys. Just do it. But yeah, he's getting shot while unlocking the door, but it shouldn't matter at all. Just basically speeding through these sections by opening doors and stuff, walking past all the enemies, and just pressing these buttons or pulling these levers, switches, stuff. Yep, that's what tends to happen in glitchless runs, is there's a lot more of the regular gameplay elements that you'll see rather than in any percent for most games. And depending on what it is, it makes it better for some people. For instance, some people like having a bunch of glitches in their runs and would prefer to run any percent. And then there's some that prefer the fast aspect of completing a game with just regular strats that you would do for gameplay, which is more so in tune with glitchless, like just optimizing like combat and stuff, which is pretty cool. Yep, just whatever you find fun, just do it. I think that's like the best way to approach things, especially from speedrunning aspect. Oh boy. Multiple robots. He's gonna have to kill the robots, so he just gets into like the place where they deployed and presses like a self-destruct button. Okay. Then just shoots the other one down. That's pretty cool. Yep, I'm helping commentate this run that I am not super familiar with. So yeah. Yep, and now they are going to get back into the truck and try to get to the facility. So right here, he's pretending to be a part of the Nazis group, basically trying to infiltrate it, acting all casual, you know, that sort of thing. He's making some coffee.
Augenblick mal. Lassen Sie sich mal ansehen. Ja. Sehr schöne arische Züge.
And now these two want to talk to him.
Seine Augen.
Pretty interesting story part.
Entschuldigen Sie mein Benehmen. Ich bin Obersturmbannführer Engel. Und das ist mein
Thanks, Newt Solomon.
Begleiter.
Nice commentary. Yeah, I really haven't. I don't really have any idea for what's exactly going on, but
Damit lassen Sie
so far it looks pretty solid of a run.
Blutes, die in den Adern einer Person fließen,
But yeah, I haven't played a Wolfenstein game at all. I think the premise is really cool, and like the gameplay does look pretty cool. Just never had an opportunity to play the game, so it does seem pretty fun.
Das ist nur ein Test. Aber antworten Sie ehrlich. Wenn Sie nach der Waffe greifen sollten, sind Sie tot. Noch bevor Sie Ihre Entscheidung bereuen werden.
So now I believe here he's going to select certain pictures. Yes, the real alpha takes the gun. Nice noob sound.
Ach so. Und jetzt wählen Sie das Foto.
Okay, which picture, guys? Picture A or picture B?
Meinen Sie, dass dieser
Okay,
Mann unreines Blut
it's the
hatte?
mouth, the flower, or the butterfly.
Ja, das werden wir bald
Okay,
wissen.
it's the flower.
Ja. Diesmal wählen Sie das Bild, das Sie am meisten lieben.
Pick up the gun, guys. Do it.
Ich hätte sagen sollen, dass das Ihre letzte Wahl ist. Also wählen Sie weise.
Skulls or spider, guys? Which one? Well, it's important. If you choose the wrong one, you're gonna die.
Wenn Sie ein Nicht-Arier gewesen wären, hätten Sie zur Waffe gegriffen.
Sie müssen diese Dame schon entschuldigen, aber sie ist sehr stolz darauf, diese Bilder
Rip, you dead.
Männer zu spielen.
Diese Bilder. Urlaubsfotos, alte Kriegsaufnahmen. Gar nichts. Davon abgesehen kann ich ein Nicht-Arier mit bloßem Auge erkennen. Du etwa nicht. Lassen Sie ihn gehen, Bernhard.
Yep.
Ich nehme mal an, eine bildhübsche Frau wird in seinem Abteil warten auf ihn.
Ach, Tobi, lass gut sein. Vergessen
But
Sie
yeah,
den Apfel.
this auto-scroller like section in the speedrun where you basically can't save or lose any time. Auto-scrollers in speedruns can be pretty nice in terms of just having a break in the middle of the run, but it can also be just really boring and irritating as well. Don't spill the coffee.
William?
Now you just bring the coffee in and have a conversation. Yes, the video game coffee looks so good. I'd enjoy one of those.
I know where to go. The way to get inside Eisenwald. There's a hotel. It's on the same street as Secret.
Lots of cutscenes.
Everybody knows about it. Secret police headquarters is notorious here in Berlin. They bring prisoners inside for questioning.
Well,
They torture them. And then they drive them
I
back
think
to
they did
Eisenwald
the
prison,
thing, guys.
if they're still alive.
But you know.
There's a prison transporter.
Now they teleported into the hotel. Cool. Okay, and now they're going to sneak onto the prison transport to infiltrate the facility or the prison. And they're going to just try to rescue their fellow soldiers. Just play it pretty sneaky. Now he has a laser cutter. Probably super useful. And by using it, you can actually cut through holes in the fence like that, which I think is a really cool mechanic. How, like, you just literally draw a circle and it'll cut out that exact circle in the game. That's pretty cool. Now he's just going to stab everyone to death with this knife. Just run up and stab them. Oh, That guy's giving him. He swung like 3 times and it didn't hit. That seemed unfortunate. Now he's going to just sneak on by all the way to the other side without being seen. Pretty lengthy. Just walking around corners. Yes, this is definitely Dishonored. It actually looks like it. Just add some like warping and stuff, and it will be a Dishonored speedrun now. Now he's just zooming along here across the rooftops because, yeah, it's very unlikely that he'll get seen at the rooftops versus on the ground. He's gonna use this laser cutter to cut open stuff for the doors, some basic stuff like that. Kronos. No, I don't have anything useful in terms of emotes to add for this game. Yes, David, it is me. I'm helping commentate this run. Yep, it's just unlocking doors, running through, skipping past all of these enemies right here. No need to worry about killing anything extra. Now he's finally in the prison area, and for some reason they're not like, okay, what is that guy doing? What? He literally just didn't look at you at all. Like, the elevator just started moving upwards, and he's like, no, no, there's not, like, any, enemies right there, There's no resistance member that literally stabbed the guy right outside. And now here he is, just freeing all the prisoners. Pretty cool.
Gosh almighty. I thought I was a goner. And here you are, back from the dead. To save us all, imagine that. Oh, what have you been up to, Captain Blazkowicz? Shooting, stabbing, strangling Nazis.
It's Wyatt. Pog. Now he's climbing up into this vents. Just trying to escape. Just killing the prison guards and stuff, collecting all the armor and ammo. Now, if the alarms weren't going off already, they definitely are now. Just killed like a bunch of people.
This way! Cat, can you pick this lock? Fingers won't work right. They've been chained up for too long. Thank you, sir.
Yep, killed all the guards, and now they should all be able to escape.
Picked a heck of a time to show up. Heck of a time. Not many of us left still fighting since the war ended, you know. It's been rough. We get out of here alive, things are going to change, Captain Blazkowicz. Thank God. Reinforcements.
Ooh, there's a lot of knife animations. That's cool.
This way, Captain. Wait, wait. Oh, Jesus. There's a Panzer out there. Give me one like
Yes, I agree, Bullets. Playing through a speedrun by just playing it through casually fast, I think, is a pretty cool way to, like, learn a run. Like, it makes it so that you become more in tune with how the game works and stuff. I think that's pretty important. Like, out of, like, a ton of games that I've ran, it's definitely way more fun once you, like, start learning, like, all the cool things that you couldn't do in your, like, casual playthrough. I think that's, like, a cool thing. Yeah, it also allows you to be able to talk about all the stuff that you skip in a casual speed or in a casual playthrough too. For instance, if you like don't know the storyline, it's kind of hard to explain it if you like never played it like casually at all. And then there's also routing, yeah. Like if you've played the game enough casually, you'll understand like all sorts of things that you can change around with routes and stuff. Makes it so that you can learn a lot more about the game when you actually run it too. Right here, he's basically just opening these gates that you would normally not be able, or like basically just so that they can all escape. That's basically it. Okay. Metabertus. Big Pog. This run is pretty Pog right now. Some pretty solid shooting. As usual, I believe aiming for the head does the most damage, so you can see him go for headshots all the time. Third-party emotes deactivated? I don't know. Sounds unfortunate. Enemies drop like one bullet each. Yeah, probably. Ooh, driving the car outside the window so they can escape. Well, now there's a tank. So they're gonna just escape.
I can't believe you made it out of there.
Oh, you wanted a 180 turn. Okay, I see. Just swag, I think. Lots of swag strats. Yeah, it probably is a bit lagged. My VLC player is actually really bugged, so I'm just using the stream itself. So whenever I'm talking, it's probably just delayed pretty slightly. It's just unfortunate things on my end. And it's okay.
I'm so sorry. There's no break for that half of my life. I've been in prison for 3 months. Oh, gosh dang stupid. Shouldn't have swum in for another. Great job keeping us alive out there, Captain.
Swimming through again. Lots of swimming in this game.
Why don't you sit with me, Miss Anya?
Max, der sucht schon die ganze Zeit nach dem Hammer. Hast du ihn gesehen?
Now they get to the headquarters of the Resistance members. There you have a couple characters. Not really important, really. Just like a main person that gives you the orders for what you have to do. And now you're just basically receiving your instructions on what you will do to the Nazis next time. So now I believe what's going to happen is they're going to attack a Nazi research facility, and they're going to steal some secret documents and stealthy helicopters, I believe. And then they're going to bomb their base of operations because, you know, kill the Nazis. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, that's what basically this game is. Just fight the Nazis. I think that's the entire premise of Wolfenstein, is to kill Nazis.
Anya's operating the radio back in Berlin. You can reach him using this. This is where
Driving on the right side of the road, yep.
So long, Blazkowicz.
Very correct to,
You make this
where is this located? I think they're in Germany right now, yeah. Berlin, something like that. Oh yeah, this is in 1960 now, because it's 14 years after 1946, or something. But yeah, the US lost the war in 1948. Oh, they're in London. Okay. My bad. They were in Berlin. That's what was going on. So they were in Berlin first, and then they moved to London. There we go. I don't know the game that well, but you know, trying my best. Okay, here we go. Yep, just gonna cut through materials. Oh, seems like he's having trouble right there, I think. Oh, he's kind of stuck. Oh no. Oh, there he goes. Seemed like he didn't cut off like enough of the wire. But that's cool. It's all fine. And he just crushed that metal beast thingy. Just grab some ammo, health. Lots of health and armor if possible, I think. Well, that's a big enemy. Okay. Normally, any regular human being would die from literally one of those hits, but not Blazkowicz. Just a god. Literally takes a metal punch to like the stomach or something. That's like an electric metal punch. It's insane. Now he's just killing stuff. Typical Wolfenstein things. Hot dogs or not. I don't know. Now he's just climbing to the top. Uses the lever and he's gonna cut down these satellite things. Looking things? I don't know. Lots of shooty. Now he's shooting at enemies that are falling down. Okay. That's interesting. Yep, more dead Nazis. That's basically it. Lots of dead Nazis.
I think I found something.
What do you see?
Ancient.
Now he's at the top floor of the building, I think. And he found some highly advanced technological stuff. And he's trying to go to the hangar, and if he gets there, he'll be able to get some helicopters. Some OP helicopters, I think. They're new flipping dog toys that run on batteries. And now he got the bigger laser, guys. Even bigger. Can cut through bigger, stronger things. That's hilarious. He looks at the two weapons and he's like, nah, we're gonna take the better one. The bigger one. But yeah, this game just has some pretty hilarious moments in it. Now his goal is to open the hangar gate by killing all these enemies. And then they should all be able to escape in the stealth helicopters. Now he overstacked on health and it seems like it's going down. Also has a lot of armor. Okay. And he's just killing more enemies. Pretty standard stuff to say. Just run and gun all these enemies. Grab some more health, armor stuff. And I think he just has to clear the room. So he's just looking for all the enemies and just killing them. Pretty standard. Now you got some Enigma code piece or something interesting. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Now he's gonna zap the thingy, so that should open the gates, I think. Now he's just waiting. Oh, and there's a big enemy right there, big machine monster. Oh, and he's trying to go up the ladder. Keeps cutting holes and presses the button. Pretty simple. And they all hang glide into the site. Pretty interesting. Yeah, it's pretty interesting how like this game just over makes everything in a sense. Like just some of the things are just unbelievable in like a real life setting. Like it wouldn't be a thing, but it is like fiction, yeah. And it does make for some very hilarious moments that are super fun. I think that's primarily what this game is. It's just having fun. Lots of having fun with like story elements and stuff. So now he's basically just getting stuff, I think. Oh, he's gonna try to find a way back to the headquarters. He got a new shotgun. Pretty cool. Basically just running past everything there. Just getting to his objective to get back to headquarters. Now he's gonna cut a sample of concrete and give Anya the sample. And I believe this section is where they figure out that the Nazis are relying on reverse engineered technology from an ancient organization. It's like some weird words that you really can't pronounce. It's like Da'at Ichud or something. And basically they like that organization made like energy weapons, some AI stuff, and like this material called super concrete. And basically they find out that one of the guys that made the super concrete was tampering with it, so it became like easy to break. And basically they're going to try to recruit him by basically rescuing him. Like like it's basically another prison break sort of thing. Same with the first one that happened. So Blazkowicz here is just infiltrating it in a very similar way. Right there, he just broke the cement mixer. Lol.
From east to west.
Now they're gonna have to find Set Roth, which is the guy that was part of that organization. And once they find him, they're going to try to destroy the camp that they're located in. Typical kill Nazi things. Now he gets captured again. RIP. Well, surely they won't let him escape this time. Jeez, he just got sliced with a knife. How is he not dead yet? And he just got literally stabbed like twice. Okay. He's definitely invincible, guys. Yeah, I think that's really cool of an aspect in this game where, like, even the cutscenes you can see, like, some stuff happen to, like, your UI. I think that should be added to, like, other games if they do. Oh, he killed the Nazi dog. Andy guy. Yes, he's definitely the Terminator. I think that would make the most sense on why this is OP. Like, why he is so OP. It's obviously just a machine. He can't just die. Oh, the throwing knife. Hog. And now he's just killed everyone right there. And now Set says, you have to find this battery. I don't know. But it's a very specific battery that is broken AF. It's not like your typical AA, AAA battery. It's not even like a D cell. It's a superpower battery which somehow exists at the very location that they're in. He doesn't even say what it looks like. He's just like, go find this battery. He's just running straight through all these guys. Just goes stabby stabby. And he gets the battery. And then they get captured again. And for some reason they didn't take away the battery from his hands. So they just toss it over the set. And I think a bunch of stuff happens here. Yep, basically he takes control of the machine and literally just kills all the Nazis with their own machines.
Your kind exterminated. And I will feed your flesh to the furnace.
Oh yeah, and that person right there, she's the one that you found on the train too. Well, wrecked.
Now we free everyone. Understand? We return to the camp. Open the garage door, steal a vehicle, and crash through the gate. Let's go.
Yeah. Sorry guys, this that was kind of 18 plus right there, but you know, we're fine. We're fine. Definitely kid-friendly stream, family-friendly stream, guys. Now he's just taking control of the machine to just kill all the Nazis. This seems so weird to control. I mean, it looks so weird. Now he just has to kill like everything in the area to progress, I believe. Like it should allow the gate to open. Missed one apparently, I think. And he's just gunning him down. There he goes. And now the gate opens. There you go. Yes, definitely.
Hey, I'm opening the gates, Mr. Blaskovich!
Just that simple. Just get a machine, you know, and just kill everything. Yep, just waiting for everyone to start running away, escape the prison. People are slow. Fortunately. Hey, Wacky. I'm just helping commentate this run. Pretty solid run that's going on right now. So my sleep schedule is kind of whack, and I am actually super tired right now. But I'm trying to power through. I woke up at like 3 p.m. yesterday, and I haven't slept So yeah, I'm like running on a pretty long no time of sleep right now. And I plan on having lunch kind of thing after this run. And somehow she's alive, that's interesting. And now they're back. I don't know what the story element behind that section in particular was, but yeah. So right here, I believe Set is now with the rest of the Resistance members, and basically he's saying you guys need to get a U-boat, a German U-boat. And not only do you have to get a German U-boat, they're going to need some Nazi codes to be able to use it. Can you guess where the Nazi codes are located? Someone in chat must know, yeah. Because it is not a very easy place to get to. Yeah, Vachti, that definitely sounds right. Right there, I think he's just shooting down all the chains and like gates or grates, I should say.
Deliver this note to Anya. She will need it frequently.
William, do you have a moment?
This is the first phase of the plan to gain access to Set's underwater safe fields. Use scan glider to find a way into the weapons depot in the Berlin catacombs. Anya has agreed to track your position over the transponder and provide tactical support. Good luck there, Blazkowicz. These are deep waters. William, can you hear me?
Now they're underwater again, guys.
We're tunnels and into the Berlin catacombs. I'll try to guide you through.
He's in a tunnel glider. Not sure what that is, but yeah.
It's your only source of oxygen.
I was a kid. The red tide was rising. Went in the water on account of disobeying father. Felt like my skin was on fire.
Yep, the goal is to get into one of the German facility places to steal the U-boat. So he's basically going underwater to one of the facilities to get there, I think.
13 years old.
Kind of hard to say.
Stables. Came out covered in leeches.
Glider controls are awful.
Filthy leeches.
I mean, that sounds about right. It is kind of weird for a lot of games to make like perfect movement controls for stuff.
My mother gave me. It's my cousin Ramona's diary. She used to work with us at the asylum.
U-boat, as in
And there was
U as in umbrella. So yeah,
I will raise
it's like
diary
German U-boats are like a kind of thing in history, but in this game, I believe they're way more advanced. So
now. It's been
that's a thing.
for a long time, but
Oh, just a failed joke. I'm sorry. I mean, it does make sense. It's a new U-boat. Not your typical old U-boat that you would get from history, from actual real-life German U-boats.
To reach the platform on the other side.
Yep, he's just climbing up. Oh, new order, new boat. Okay. I really don't know what is going on in particular at this section, but I'm guessing he just used the water to make it so that he can just rise like up higher to the next section. It's pretty interesting of a mechanic. But yeah, I think he just has to get to the catacombs.
Age 19, dove down the well to salvage father's watch, but it wasn't as deep as this.
Just swimming along. Aren't water sections the best, guys, in like every single speed run? Who likes water sections, guys?
You are now inside the weapons depot. This is the second phase of the plan to gain access to Set's underwater safety.
Are there any games or speed runs that have really fun water sections, actually? This one seems like a lot of just swimming and very little interaction while swimming.
More arms we can use to strengthen the fighters, but the real target is securing the torpedo delivery.
Well, now he has to go steal a train. Super Mario Run. Is there any fun water section in Super Mario? I don't know about that. Oh boy. Now he's just stealing this train, killing more Nazis. Typical game. Yeah. Well, now there's a big guy. What's he gonna do? Just shoots a bunch of pulsy laser stuff things that totally exist in the 1960s, guys. This game is so funny. It's energy beams and stuff. Yeah, like the Wolfenstein storylines seem like incredibly insane. Yeah, that's the thing. I think a lot of people or a lot of game developers just add water sections because they're like, what's a different environment we can add to the game? Yeah? Like they want like something for the player that differs from like the rest of the run or the game itself in general. Which is generally why some games just have that weird section of the run which just doesn't play as well, or like similar things like that. Some games do it really well though, so yeah. Yeah, space sections too. Like, they're like, hey, what if we have 0G in this shooter. And guess what, guys? Once he gets past this part, you're going to go to the moon to get the Nazi codes. Because they're located at the most secure place, the moon, because who's gonna go to the moon, guys? Gonna shoot Nazis in space. Easy. He's gravity flipping. Yeah, just a lot of game mechanics that just exist are kind of weird. But if they're done well, it's literally one of the best things ever. Oh, he dropped off the ladder slightly. I think he tried to get up the faster, but he just dropped by accident. I can only notice certain small things like that. But yeah. Lots of hole cutting. A movie where the Nazis had a base at the dark side of the moon? Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, this is the submarine that they're trying to hijack. But apparently the codes to use like the weapons and stuff is located at the Nazi lunar base. So in order to use the ship, they're going to have to get the lunar codes. Lots of fun.
My father taught me this rhyme as a child. Now many other songs for different places. Whoa, something's moving. You should move out of the way. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
There's a new movie too? That sounds fun.
This entryway hasn't been used for centuries. Step inside. Very good. How do you kindle a say? Let's get the show on the road. I tell you, I have waited for this moment. There was many among us who wanted to even the balance of the war. But things happen fast. Our gatekeepers knew that some were exiled.
Oh yeah, they needed to get the U-boat as well to get to their underwater facility of the ancient organization to get some stuff, I believe. So that's kind of another thing I forgot to mention. But yeah, it's literally at the bottom of the ocean, just in the middle of nowhere. Nazi laser dinosaurs. Just invent a time machine, Wolfenstein, guys. Like, make a time machine, goes back, and then you're killing Nazi dinosaurs. That'll be Wolfenstein 7 or something. I don't know how many Wolfenstein games there are, but I know there's quite a lot. Oh boy. That plot. That sounds like a Wolfenstein plot, guys. Just, make it happen. Do it.
Huh? Is this real? What is that? This is the secret vault out there. Now, first, we need to activate magnetic fields and create an entry.
Yep, this seems like an unskippable cutscene of dialogue stuff that's going on. Lots of fun.
Okay, are you ready, England? 1, 2, 3, go!
Activate the electromagnetic fields, guys.
Hold this, please, for me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Mr. Blazkowicz, show me your laser weapon.
Something is broken. Oh no. Now they're gonna go to the keep. And if you shoot those orb thingies, apparently you can jump on them. Oh, he missed a jump. Rip. Oh. Yep, he's just going to shoot each one by one. I think if you shoot like what he was trying to do was just skip having to shoot an extra one by just jumping past it, which I think is pretty cool. Just some minor time saves right there. Electrokinetic. Okay. Yeah, you're good. This run is pretty nice so far. As far as I'm concerned, like, literally only, like, 2 mistakes or something that are, like, really minute that I wouldn't even count as mistakes. And that's just, like, the small movement stuff. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is, like, world record, you know? And now there's the train, and there's this. Whoa, what is going on? So that ball just literally destroyed everything right there. Okay. That's jank. Never seen that happen.
Protocol, Beth's chief research scientist will be wearing an all-white uniform. All right, Blazkowicz, find the Nazi with the white uniform and steal his identification papers. That's what leads to another easy. He will be in one of the train cars there.
Now he's just boarding on this train, and I think he's trying to find a Nazi in a white uniform, which is one of the Nazis that is supposed to be part of going to the space station. So they're going to take his identity and go as that research scientist guy to the moon in disguise. Yeah. Makes total sense. But games don't have to make sense to be fun. So, in fact, lots of the most fun games just don't make sense at all. Yep, space Nazis. Ooh, I like this section a lot with how the movement seems. Like, you can walk on like certain walls and stuff because the train is like flipped and stuff. That seems pretty cool. Oh, has to reload and just kill more enemies. Run through, shoot enemies, shoot Nazis, and climb out. Nice. Nazi spaceman. seems like he's doing some complicated jumps right here to parkour over and kind of like skip a bunch of extra walking, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe that was the intended route, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Heads up! Ahead of you is the Nazi checkpoint building. Looks fortified. Oh boy, there's a big
Wow, that guy didn't die. He got shot like 10 times and didn't go down. That was interesting. Just running up the stairs. He's trying to get to that train. It's hanging off the edge.
Yeah, hey, I found a spot where I can drop you off close to the starting point. Proceed down through the checkpoint interior and meet me outside on the walkway underneath the bridge.
Cuts a hole in it, and now he's just trying to go down to where it is. Some very interesting stuff. He just runs past all those enemies. Does a sprint jump. Oh! Cutscene.
Well, thank God you're still alive, sir. Just get in. You know, sir, I was
Okay. 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 That is the most interesting thing ever. Okay. So he literally just picked the guy up and then he just chopped off his head using the helicopter blades. Okay. That's cool. Yep, and basically he's just trying to get into the train and get the Nazis' paperwork stuff. Does some pretty precise falling so he doesn't die of fall damage, and he gets the stuff. Nice. Then he's gonna go to the moon! I like how he can literally just go to the space station. He's like, hey, I got the papers and stuff, and they don't like check for literally the ID and stuff. It's like, oh, you have papers? Okay, you're good. They're totally your papers and stuff, addressed to you. You know, you are totally the person that looks like the one in this photo, or something. Yes. I just like the absurdity of this game, like just the circumstances that happen. It makes for such really entertaining things. I'm just having like a lot of fun just watching this run. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's like penciled in, like one ticket to space station. Yep. Now he's just killing the space Nazis here at this station. I noticed at the top there's some broadcasting alarm sort of thing. So my guess is those things show up when you alert enemies or something. And while it is like the alarm is ringing, it'll make enemies aggro to you to know where you are or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's a pretty cool mechanic. No, he's just run gun. Typical running and gunning. All these Nazis down. Look at all these laser weapons. I think there's one more mission that happens after this, so to say, which is like the final mission, like right after the moon base one. And the last one is pretty lengthy, I think. Yeah. Here's the moon. He's just running and sprinting in 0G. I think he uses that rock to skip past, like, or no, he uses the rock because that's the path that they need him to go. But yeah, sprinting in 0G off the cliff seems about right. Now he gets the controls and stuff, I believe. Oh, no, he got. Oh yeah, he got the knife or something, or a knife. I don't know. Something happened there. The moon don't have 0G. Yes, it has like very little gravity, but there is always still some. Even if you're like in the middle of nowhere in space, there is always gravity to some extent, so to say. Like you'll slowly, like anything with mass has gravity. Just more bigger things have way more gravity than others. Or more massive, I should say.
Module is where the new generation super soldaten are being manufactured.
Yes, that's basically how it went. I mean,
Close. It is in London. He will bring you over to Berlin.
yeah. Just filling in, trying to help out here. Dropping down. This place is very red. Lots of redness. Yeah. Okay. Yep, just zapping those things. Okay. And he's just sprinting to like whatever objective he has to go to next. After all, that's like kind of how you go speedy. Just sprint past everything. Shoot only the enemies that you have to, and you're always good. Press the buttons, do the things. Uh-oh, he's getting shot. He's in the space place. That's dangerous. Yep, he's just not worrying about the warnings and stuff, so yeah. He's heading through, trying to get a ride back to Earth because he has the codes and stuff. So now he's at the ship, I believe, that he wants to use to escape. But he has to kill this guy first. Oh, goes down in one shot. Easy. That's hilarious. He just killed the enemy in one headshot and then just killed the other one in like literally 2 seconds or something. It's like made out to be that big fight and then it happened like it's all over in like 5 seconds. And now he's back in London, I believe, yeah. Just returned to Earth. And he realizes that Death's Head has captured the resistance base. So, yep, he has to go save his friends again. His friends that are stuck as prisoners again. You know. The third prison break, so to say. Sprint through. Oh. Kill more Nazis. Grenades. Gets nades. Gets health. Just keep shooting at the head. This run is pretty fast right now, so to say. I think it is pretty fast. Cutting open the floor. And just drops down right behind a Nazi. Yep. Blazkowicz is just a god, that's why. He just doesn't care. He'll just run through your bullets and, like, literally laugh at you. I believe he's getting a bunch of health and armor because he's going to be doing something risky here, I guess. Or either not risky or he'll take a lot of damage in one of these next sections, I believe. Big bad guy right here. Oh yes, this is a big bad guy that he has to fight. And this is kind of a scary fight, I think. Very big. Oh boy. Is this Mech Assault? Gundam? What game is this? That's a huge machine. No, it's obviously Titanfall. I don't know. Too many mech games, like huge mech games. Except this one is like actually way bigger than all of those. That is huge. This is no Saku. That is literally the biggest robotic enemy I've ever seen in a game, I think. That is actually one of the biggest ever. I think he has to shoot like at its weak points, which are like a certain dot that's opening and closing. Yeah. So any openings he can just shoot inside. And yep, that'll take it down super easy. Very nice kill right there on that big monster machine thing. That's a flashback cutscene, I think. Now he just grabbed a bunch of ammo. He has to kill more Nazis. Flying Nazis this time, because they have jetpacks. Or not jetpacks, those are just the drone turret things. Imagine if they had jetpacks. Actually, why wouldn't they give the Nazis the jetpacks? If they have flying turrets, why can't they have flying Nazis too? Okay, yep. Now he's just climbing up more ladders here, just speeding on through. And that's their base of operations that is being burned. So he's going to try to find where they are located, and it seems that they're being transported to the compound. Death's Head compound, or Death's Head's compound. Okay.
Hey, Captain. I think there's a way to get to the hangar through one of the sewage tunnels. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Thought you should know.
Yep, just lots of health and armor again. Climbing through stuff. This run's actually pretty solid so far. I think there hasn't been like a death or revert yet, so that seems optimal. Yeah. Oh, flying kicks? Hog. That's insane. So apparently they also have Iron Man suits, guys. In this game. Now they're just going to try to take down all the rest of the enemies here. And the goal, fight more Nazis. And fire the cannon. Hog.
Careful as you make your way to the cannons there. You're heading in fast and the currents are bound to be strong.
Stand by, Cap. Ready in the
Oh, that's cool.
We are getting close. 200 meters.
So loaded the cannon. He's gonna fire it, I think. And when he fires it, it's going to destroy the Death's Head's compound thing, or one of them. Oh, he just got destroyed. And now they're doing another prison break mission right here. Rescue the resistance members and defeat Death's Head. So let's see what happens here. Stocking up on armor and supplies right here. Definitely the last section of the game, I believe, so he's got to make sure he lives through this section. Ooh. Sprinting through past that machine. Used a couple grenade launcher shots, I think, and presses the button. Oh, he got hit by that guy. Oof, that's a first death, I think, yeah. That's pretty unfortunate. At least the checkpoint wasn't too far back. Death's Head is like forehead. Yeah. And yeah, I think that was actually the first death of the run. So that was actually pretty solid then. Yeah, I think he just got kind of close to the heavy armor guy, and I think one of those melees probably just hit him, and that was pretty unlucky. Really solid run though overall.
according to plan.
It's gonna open the garage. And just keep sprinting on. Oh, and guess who's back? It's the other guy, the other half.
It's your nervous system shutting down your motor faculties. You'll find it harder and harder to move. There we
That guy just stabbed him with the poison knife thingy.
Bin beschäftigt. Wieder in Berlin, um den letzten Dreckshaufen zu beseitigen, den Captain Blaskowitz vor unserer Tür hinterlassen hat.
Ich habe ein Geschenk für dich, mein Schatz.
Yeah, it's Bobby.
Ich liebe Geschenke. Zeigst es mir?
Hier zeige ich doch alles.
The two of them again. I like how it's literally just those two that you fight and are hilarious.
Das kostbarer als alles, was ich mir hätte erträumen können.
Oof. Ouch.
Darf ich ihn für dich aufschneiden?
Oh, she got her jaw fixed. That's a big pog.
This woman is my life. Do you understand? My everything.
And now he got stabbed. Yep, he is dead. Rip. The end. Game's over, guys. The end. Blaskowitz is dead. Oh! Gave him enough toxins to paralyze an elephant. And then, oh, wrecked. He got stabbed twice. GG's. Yep, Hutch, that's exactly what it is. You just killed the lady's husband. Or Bubby. Now he activates the elevator.
happened to you? You bleeding?
After Seth got us out from these hills, we thought we would be escaping.
I think we're coming towards the end of the game right here.
Let's get out of here. Kinderless, let's go. Lloyd, Lloyd.
Roskovich, help me out.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty funny.
Machine man, clear the room.
So Blazkowicz helps everyone get out. And now there's this fight sequence, and he's fighting against Fergus's brain trapped in a machine's body. Because you chose Fergus to like die, and Death's Head kept him alive, and like used his brain for that in particular. And now just want to kill this machine right here. Grabs a bunch of the armor items and stuff. Lots of health too. He just wants to make sure that he lives this fight. It's probably one of the tough boss fights of the game. So he's gonna use the cannon to shoot like one of the things up top. And I think something happens because of it. I'm not entirely sure. Oh wait, is he fighting Death's Head right now? He took care of he took care of the other guys so quickly. Yeah. But yep, he just killed Death's Head right there. Pretty solid, I think. Oh. Oh yeah, time's going to be coming up pretty soon. Yep. So I think this is near the final parts of the cutscene. Oh, he just has to keep killing Death's Head right here. Pretty strong enemy. The final boss of the game. Dual wielding, like, I don't even know what kind of weapon that is. It seems like a cross between a shotgun and an SMG. And stab, and that's time. Yeah. Yay. GG's for Bakuman. Yep. Really nice run by him.
A mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is the imprisoned lightning.
20222.
Mother of exile.
Yep. Ending cutscene.
Timmy, you're tired. You're poor. Your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched
And GG's.
shore. Send these. The homeless.
Yep, shoutouts to Bakuman for his great run here. Shots fired. Nice marathon running going on. Yep, thank you for having me on commentary. Gonna probably eat now and like sleep right after. And yeah. was really nice. Really nice run here.